Over. Wait me, I'm a crying.
Pampa Joa, and the crocus and Menko.
Amen.
What is it? What is
my Jenny Juma? Oh, why the mic is finished? Go sit down. Sit down. Time I hear Casa and I wouldn't time myself to them. And I Tia Musa. Oh, you try.
Evangelist Mama Pat is prophesying and asking questions. And one of her singers, the lead singer in the church, was singing. And because of that, by false prophecy on the lead singer, after that she sacked him that he should go and sit down. But not before she gave him a slap. Oh! I just say, some things that happen, it makes me question a lot of things about some groups of people. It makes me question a lot of things. And there's another clip that is circulating. We'll talk about it. I'm the Headless YouTuber. There's Headless Reactions. I'll tell you,
For the sake of Akonwana Wopa Atsena song, Honorable Kennedy Akumpreku, God has revealed to me to tell you this evening. If you want to be a president in Ghana, take me, Agradaa, as your running mate for me to support you. Famina mi mo wachiri dom. Ya be fa Akonwana one time.
This is Evangelist Mama Pat saying that if Kennedy Japan really thinks or really wants to win the premise in order to even be president of Ghana, unless he appoints her as a vice president running mate. And the way this lady has come from a sikagari or fetish, a money multiplying on TV, to Christianity, and she now has a church and a congregation. Recently, we saw what happened to her, where some of the church members claimed they were duped. This lady went to court and blah, blah, blah. And still, her church is full. I have no doubt that if Kennedy Japan picks this woman as her vice presidential running mate, they will get a lot of votes. I have no doubt at all, because I don't have faith in Ghanaians at all. Oh yes, I don't have faith in Ghanaians when it comes to certain things. Now, this video circulating all over the internet. Watch this video very carefully. What happened in the church? After that, we'll have a conversation. Watch this.
Over. Wait me, I'm a crying.
Pampa Joa, and the crocus and Menko.
Amen.
What is it? What is
my Jenny Juma? Oh, why the mic is finished? Go sit down. Sit down. Time I hear Casa and I wouldn't time myself to them. And I Tia Musa. Oh, you try. Oh, I'm a vampire mount. Who's up with Yaganin and Chieti? But I'm so. Mama cannot. And tell us so. Not with your Juma, but with Yaganin and Chieti. Yes. Come out, Koto. And check. Yaraya Obabodam. Aye. Tanya Utia Mono. Two so mudambia. Jesus. Dancing free was so. Amen. Amen. Yeah, and now good year. Oh, yes. The common was one on a back. Adreno, a yatoloto. Kaish. On concrumia, Jenny. Oh, yes, Jesus. Go and sit down. On some Cassiama, Jesus. Amen.
You know that thing that normally happens in certain churches where if the pastor or the pastor or the prophet prophesies or says something and the whole crowd starts, jumping out of joy and all that now. Then the lead singer will raise a song and they'll dance and dance and dance and then they'll calm down and then the prophecy will continue. This is the same thing her lead singer was trying to do. Now they were asking the man questions, and when the man said yes, if you tell me to stay in Accra and not even go back to where I came from, I will stay. The whole crowd was happy. So the singer said, oh, and yeah, let me raise some song. And that is what... And because of that, they've insulted him, told him he's shouting like a goat. After telling him he's shouting like a goat, she later improvised and told him that he should come for prayers because she has seen in the spiritual realm that his head is turning into a goat. Wait. That his head is turning into a goat. And he too, he came to kneel down and receive prayers so that his head will not turn into a goat or whatever predicament that she claims. So nature said if he hadn't sung the song that loud, she wouldn't have seen in the spiritual realm that his head will turn into a goat. Thank you for singing loud, okay? This is very interesting. Now, I don't know, sometimes I feel like if people carry microphone or if the congregation accepts that this is our pastor or this is our prophet or this is our leader, no matter what the leader does, they don't care. They like it. Because look how the whole congregation was even happy and laughing. Even the person, the lead singer, Nankasa. Today, if you go and ask him, say, Jack, Nasaya wana mama party, he will tell you that, oh, it is not yawa. She pour anointing oil on my head. I'm happy. I'm happy. After that, she gave him a slap that, get up and go. And she continued with the service. Hey! Now, moving from this, another clip was circulating on the internet of some people going for, watch this video.
Pastor didn't hear it. Oh, Pastor didn't hear it. I'm going to come. And it's your answer. Where's the attack? I'm going to push you down. Man, go ahead now. Oh,
this one too, people were bashing and bashing and bashing and Mitchell said there are some people that they can't wait for a religious leader, or they can't wait for Christians to do something, or they can't wait for something to happen in the Christian sphere. That one they will bash. And the Christian sphere too, there are some things that if you look at it, it really doesn't make sense. But those who are involved in it, they make sense out of it. In this video, they say the pastor and his wife are sitting in the car while it's raining. And the church members, the women in microphone, they are the ones jubilating. So the pastor and his wife there, are they salt? That is what they are saying. Are they salt? Why can't they also, this is just leadership by example. That's the difference between a leader and a boss. And I thought Jesus, you see, Jesus was a servant too. Jesus was a servant to his, your friends saying, disciples washing their feet in the day. But nowadays, there are some of the pastors now say they are not even doing leadership by example. Because what would be nicer than your pastor or your prophet, walking in the rain with you to show that we are all human beings under God. Now, another funny thing I saw on the internet some time ago, some pastor being in a certain country, he said that God has told him that his leg should not walk on this sinful earth. So the congregation have to contribute and buy Range Rover for him. This is not in Ghana. That he shouldn't walk on earth. So that the church, they should contribute and buy a Range Rover for him. Now, until the church buys the Range Rover for him, he will not walk on sinful ground. So the church members, when he is coming to church, they go and carry him from his house to the church. Not with cow. They carry him, literally carry him. They carry him. And that leaves me to wonder, say, fine, there are lots of people who to draw closer to God. There are a lot of people who want to get closer to God. And some people have noticed this. And they have turned themselves into fake shepherds. As in they've seen that, oh, in this place there, people want to get closer to God. So let me pretend as if I'm getting them closer to God so that I can get what I want from them. Then they'll tell you bring your tithes and they'll tell you bring your dinner. Yes. But it is very difficult to know the real from the fake. So if you talk about it, number one, touch not my anointed in the we are sorry. No, but how can you tell your congregation this? How can you tell your congregation that God said they should buy Range Rover for you? When did God tell you that? Hey! Now, if the congregation out of the goodness of their hearts decide to contribute money and buy a car for their papa, I don't have a problem with it. It is their money, it's their association, and they decide to do what they want to do with their money. So if the church members, they don't have a car or they don't even have a place to sleep, and they have decided to join money, contribute money, and buy car for their prophet, I don't have a problem with it. It's not my money. But to tell your congregation that God told you that you shouldn't walk on the ground because the ground is a sinful ground. So they have to buy a car for you, a Range Rover for you, no? Oh, Now, all I can say is be very careful. There's freedom of association, but be very mindful of the association you join. Because it's not everybody who comes that is a shepherd, who comes with a clean heart. There are some people that this pastor and then prophecy pastor then it is a business to them. They know that no matter what, or they are pentable, then you baby, you will get people to come to church. There are some people who know that it is business. So be very careful the kind of person you follow as your shepherd. You have eyes. You can read the Bible yourself, but if you want to join an association, be very careful which association you join. And if you are in the association, open your eyes and look at what is happening. So that if you notice that your leader or your shepherd is trying to use lackadaisical ways to be rich and trying to take advantage of the sheep, advise yourself. And watch other videos on this channel. Tell somebody about Headless. Share your views in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Yeah,